Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
Friends, greetings, and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado, registered pharmacist number 12275. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your health and vitality and well-being, and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That is why we are here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 28 years of practicing pharmacy, I have seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension, obesity, skin diseases like acne and psoriasis and eczema, rosacea, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds, recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called a miracle. But what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system. It's a regenerating system. It is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis. And while some folks may call that healing, renewing, regenerating system a miracle, it really is no miracle at all. It is simply the way the body works. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, we are here for you. We are your health advocates on The Bright Side. If you have a health challenge that you're frustrated with, if you have some kind of health condition, or friend or family member or loved one has some kind of health condition that you want to help address, give us a shout, 844-236-6010, and we can help you. 844-236-6010 is your number today and every day on The Bright Side. If you're interested in purchasing any of the longevity products you hear advertised on the program, you can head over to my website, brightsideben.com. Take a look at our shopping cart. You can also click on the Join the Team link if you want to start yourself a longevity business and help me in my mission to educate the world about the power and importance of a good nutritional supplement program. Also want to encourage you to check out my blog, pharmacistben.com, which we update regularly with news stories as well as blog posts. Thank you to my webmaster, Robert Lundgren, who does such a good job at pharmacistben.com. If you're in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area, please stop by the Faith Tabernacle Gospel Church Wednesday, January 7th. Doc Wallach is going to be doing a presentation starting at 5 o'clock. Registration starts at 5 o'clock. Doc talks for 2 or 3 hours. If you haven't heard him speak, he is educational, he's entertaining, he's funny. And it's just a great 2 or 3 hours. You're going to learn a lot of stuff. If you haven't seen Doc, I've seen him speak countless times, and every time I go, I learn something new. Super entertaining guy. And he's going to be doing 2 talks in the Minneapolis area, January 7th, Wednesday, January 7th, 5 o'clock, and Thursday, January 8th at 7 p.m. You can call Ted Anderson for more information at 952-221-1108. Or you can call Clinton Scott for more information at 763-221-8432, or email Clinton at clinton.w.scott@gmail.com. Okay, we got a guest coming up at the bottom of the hour. We'll take your phone calls in our second segment at 844-236-6010. We're going to be talking to Dr. Janice Vilhauer about a really interesting new book that she has. We'll do that at the bottom of the hour. If you have questions about health or nutrition, prescription drugs, medications, the longevity products, if you have a success story you'd like to share, or if you just want to say hi and contribute to the conversation, we'll take your calls in our next segment, 844-236-6010. Okay, so last time we spoke, we were talking about the relationship of health and the lack of health to eating behavior. This is all related to the gas transmitters, specifically nitric oxide. Fasting, intermittent fasting, laying off food, upregulates nitric oxide, increases nitric oxide, increases nitric oxide levels. It upregulates hydrogen sulfide, another key player in anti-inflammation. Pretty much all health, any health benefit you can think of can accrue from fasting behavior, from eating less food. I know we live in an empire of food. We are encouraged to eat at every turn. Anytime we're encouraged to do something by the media and by commercials and by marketing interests, red flags should go up. And we are encouraged more than anything else. We're encouraged to eat, 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 eat. Maybe take drugs is the next thing that we're encouraged to. And if you watch TV, every other commercial is for food or for drugs, food or for medication, food or for prescriptions. We are encouraged to eat at every turn, and no surprise, that means we're encouraged to be sick at every turn, because the more we eat, the more calories we ingest, the sicker we get. Alternatively, or conversely, fasting upregulates all the markers of health. Fasting upregulates anti-inflammatory factors. Fasting is anti-aging. Fasting has relaxation properties, improves blood flow, healthier brain, better immune system. In other words, fasting and caloric restriction, eating less calories, improve every single marker of health, especially blood sugar and insulin response, as well as all the symptoms of autoimmunity and the prognosis of autoimmunity. By the way, fasting improves cancer too. Between cancer and heart disease, you have the two leading causes of death. Between cancer, heart disease, and diabetes, you got the three leading causes of death, and fasting improves the prognosis for all of these leading causes of death and disease. You go on to Google Scholar or scholar.google.com, which I love. If you're interested in learning about health or about nutrition or about chemistry, you don't want to just go to straight Google or Yahoo or your regular search engines. Go to scholar.google.com, Google caloric restriction. You'll get zillions, page after page after page after page of articles and studies. Caloric restriction improves aging. Caloric restriction improves gene expression. Caloric restriction delays aging. Caloric restriction promotes cell survival. Caloric restriction delays, I'm just reading this off of scholar.google.com. Caloric restriction delays disease. Caloric restriction improves aging. On and on and on. What do we need to see here? My friend Janine sent me an article on Facebook. Prolonged fasting reduces stem cell-based, reduces IGF-1 to promote stem cell-based regeneration and reverse immunosuppression. And no surprise, eating is a stressful activity in the body. Nobody's saying not to eat, by the way. We're not saying stop eating. We're just saying restrict your calories and practice intermittent fasting. Of all the anti-aging and anti-disease strategies that we can employ, there's nothing, absolutely nothing more powerful than simply eating less. If you're thinking to yourself, well, I can't afford a nutritional supplement program, I'm on a fixed income and fixed budget. Well, guess what? You're going to save money when you practice intermittent fasting. You're going to save money on food when you restrict your calories or limit your calories, in addition to living longer, in addition to reducing the symptoms of inflammation and autoimmunity, et cetera, et cetera. And if caloric restriction is proven, and it has been proven, shown in countless studies to quench inflammation, improve heart health, circulation, slow down aging. Why is it such a stretch to believe that if we have ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or we have any kind of inflammatory health issue, arthritis, or an autoimmune disease, why is it such a stretch to believe that we can immediately improve our suffering, immediately improve the prognosis of the disease with something as simple as eating less food? It's not sexy, it's not fancy and magical, it's not some kind of formula that you have to go on the internet and order and put your credit card in and participate in marketing and advertising. It's something we could do ourselves. We could sit on the couch and practice caloric restriction. We can sit on the couch and practice intermittent fasting. We can sit on the couch and eat less food, and every once in a while go a day without food. Harvard study, Dr. Christopher Hine, research fellow at the Department of Genetic and Complex Disease. 1 week of dietary restriction increases antioxidant response and protects mice from damaged livers associated with messed up blood chemistry, ischemia. And all of these benefits resulted from genetic changes. You can change your very genes by practicing intermittent fasting. Caloric restriction and fasting work epigenetically. Caloric restriction and fasting control the genes. That's what epigenetics is about, controlling the genes. Caloric restriction supersedes genetics. Our behaviors can supersede our genes. Caloric restriction turns genes on. Caloric restriction turns genes off too. caloric restriction overrides our genes. Tell that to the next boneheaded healthcare professional or layperson, neighbor, friend who tells you there's nothing they can do about their ALS or their short lifespan or their diabetes or their cancer because it's in the genes. Okay, I'm Pharmacist Ben. We're coming back, 844-236-6010. If you've got phone calls, if you've got questions, we're taking your phone calls, 844-236-6010. We'll be talking to Dr. Janice Vilhauer at the bottom of the hour about her new book, Think Forward to Thrive. I'm Pharmacist Ben. We'll be back after this.
Hi, John Hubner from Midas Resources. Are you tired of watching your hard-earned assets dwindle away? As government spending is out of hand and the Federal Reserve is creating in excess of $20 billion a week, are you tired of stockbrokers gambling away your hard-earned money? Is this market a setup for a crash greater than 1987? Too many of today's policies resemble those that led to the collapse of 1929. This is John Hubner, and that was me in 2007. And we all know what happened when the subprime credit bubble burst. By March 2009, the dollar lost 50% of its value. The entire U.S. banking system was on the verge of collapsing. Like all financial problems of the past, is history about to repeat itself? Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129, before it's too late to protect yourself. Will the oncoming catastrophe take all private IRAs, 401ks with it? There is a way to protect your hard-earned assets. Call me, John Hubner, at 1-800-686-2237, extension 129.
Registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs ensures he gets the best use of his mineral supplements by using Youngevity's Ultimate Enzymes.
If you start a nutritional supplement program and you find that you get loose stools more than you get any benefits from the supplements, there's a good chance that you're not absorbing the minerals. Now, here's the thing about minerals and mineral absorption. You need to have a functioning fat system. You need to have functioning bile. You need to have a well-functioning liver and a well-functioning gallbladder in order to get the benefits from nutritional supplements with minerals. It's very common that as we get older, we don't absorb fats, we don't utilize fats, and then you won't be utilizing or absorbing minerals either. I would be getting on the Ultimate Enzymes from Youngevity. I'd be making sure I was taking them with all my meals.
To get optimal use of your nutritional supplements, order Ultimate Enzymes from Youngevity by calling 866-735-2470. That's 866-735-2470, or on the web at brightsideben.com. That's brightsideben.com. Order today.
What good is a Big Berkey water filter?
We get that question a lot here at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. And in a word, the answer is protection. Protection from water main breaks, E. coli contamination, environmental chemical spills, pesticide runoff, chlorine taste and smell, and all forms of fluoride. Plus, Big Berkey water filters are the original gravity water filter system and most trusted on the market for a reason. Tested by multiple independent NSF EPA certified labs, they are the gold standard in water purification. At only 1.7 cents a gallon, a single set of filters can last for 5 to 10 years. That means big savings. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get a Big Berkey today at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. GCN listeners receive 5% off all ceramic filter systems. Visit our website or call 1-877-99-BERKEY. That's 877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
It's no secret that government and big business buy in bulk and get huge discounts not available to the little guy. Until now. Introducing a breakthrough crowd buying website where people can join together, buy in bulk, and get massive discounts on millions of popular products. It's TogetherSave.com. TogetherSave.com. You can save 20, 30, or even 50% off tablets, smartphones, cars, appliances, textbooks, sports equipment, video games, and much more. All with free delivery. Check it out. TogetherSave.com. Visit now and start group buying today at TogetherSave.com.
Worried about getting sick and feeling terrible for days or even weeks? You need Immudyne for a healthy immune system. Why get sick and bother with products that just don't work? For just $1 a day, Immudyne is all natural and safe for all lifestyles. Call 866-257-8668 to buy now before it's too late, before you get sick. Or go to IMMUDYNE.com, Immudyne.com, or call 866-257-8668.
Great minds think alike. The network for the independent-minded. The Genesis Communications Network. GCN.
Okay, I got a note here from Christina. Said she's been trying to get a hold of me. She had her gallbladder removed on November the 4th of 2013 due to chronic issues and 19 years of misdiagnosis. If you've had a gallbladder removed, it becomes extra important, Christina or anybody, that you focus on your ability to process fats. The gallbladder is a key player in how we absorb fats, as you know if you've heard this program before. It is not an extra organ. Doctors feel like you don't need a gallbladder. You can live just fine without a gallbladder. Not true. Without a gallbladder, you run higher risks for deficiencies